Hello everybody, it's the, what is it? It's the 9th of April already, and my hibiscus here is coming into growth, which is nice. There were two of these that I picked up for cheap. One unfortunately didn't make it through the winter. It developed coral spot in the autumn of last year and has just gone. So back to just this one, which I'm going to leave in this seed tray for one more year, and I'm going to make this a timey-wimey video. The flower on the growth that will grow this year, so I'm going to cut this tree back quite hard to a bud. Still undecided whether I keep this branch and how to keep this short stubby trunk. Originally I had thought of it as a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Sacrifice branch. But for now I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to develop this into this is just a pre-bonsai. I don't entirely have a full vision for this, other than it needs to be a fairly big, fairly chunky tree, because it has quite large flowers. So I'm just chopping it back to buds, taking out some of these pieces that are in inconvenient places. I'm going to take out this piece that's growing directly to the front. Take out that piece, shorten that. Okay, so it's a bit of a shadow of itself. This branch is slightly higher than this branch, and because one is to the fore and one is behind, I think I can get away with that. Yeah, I will give it a slow release feed, and that should set it up for the rest of the season. Actually, there's a branch there I want to lose. Like so. In fact, I'm going to take off all these lower branches. As I say, I want it to be a big tree, or biggish tree in the end. Hopefully I can build some nice taper as well. Look at the Nibari. We have a crossing branch here which I'm going to remove, or at least I'm going to disconnect. Similarly this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I will pop that back on the bench, and we'll follow it along to the autumn when I publish this video, hopefully with the tree in gorgeous flower. It's the 15th of August now, and the hibiscus has been growing quite well. I'm kind of wondering whether I perhaps should have pruned it a little earlier in the summer, worrying that I was going to lose the flower if I did so. I didn't, and I've got a lot of long leggy extension growth, and to be honest with you, very little sight or sign of any flower buds. I mean, it is a bit early for it yet, I guess. It's usually flowers sort of September, so there's still time for it to form some flower buds, but I don't know. And I'm still not entirely sure about its form in terms of the trunk and where we're going to go and head with that. It could be that at a future date I will lose this portion and plant the tree in a slightly more upright position around these quite nice radial roots, the tree could in fact come up, if I can, at that sort of angle. I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, either way, it's healthy and it's thriving, so we'll see what happens in the future. I can see branches that need removing even if I kept it in this form, but again, I don't want to lose the flower. Okay, so it's the 1st of October today, and sadly no flower this year. Actually, the one of the two in the garden, the one that's same as this didn't flower, the paler pink one did. So whether it's this particular variety hasn't enjoyed this summer, I have no idea. I am, however, getting some rather nice yellow autumn foliage, and I'm going to let that play out and leave working on the tree for its next steps till next spring. I have more or less made the decision that I'm going to repot and change the orientation of this tree. I've been looking at it, and I like the base, which, as you can see, it's quite nice. It's got quite a nice root flare, and it's thickening up quite nicely, but I don't like this low branch. It's too low. So I've decided that next spring, as I say, when I repot this, I'm going to reposition this so that it's more at this angle, and then remove this entire section of the tree. These flower on New Year's wood anyway, so in theory I won't lose any flower, and then probably lose most of this as well, and this will become the new leader, and maybe build the head up a little higher and have some, you know, a more tapering trunk. I'll have a big scar here, but I can live with that. Yeah, so that's really it for this one. So give you a 360 with the new angle in mind, and then all that remains to do is to say thank you so much for watching. Do all the usual YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, comment away below, but most of all, please stay safe, everybody.